Basketball fans, welcome to another episode of NBA Central. I don't think anybody could have predicted what's happening in the Eastern Conference Finals right now. We're going to talk about what just occurred in Boston. The Butler did it right after this.
They whooped their ass.
Welcome to the number one place for your daily basketball news and analysis, NBA Central.
Man. Listen. Listen. At one point in the fourth quarter of this game, the Boston Celtics went up 96-85, if I'm not mistaken. And then your boy Grant Williams, Mr. I don't know if I'm going to play tonight, decided to get a little bit too chirpy with Jimmy Butler, running down the court, whispering sweet nothings in his ear. And it seemed like that set Jimmy Butler on fire, and the Miami Heat went on a 20-6 run to basically take over this game. And again, down the stretch, Jason Tatum just looks lost out there, turning the ball over, missing shots. They just look lost out there, man. Tell me your thoughts on the game. What's going on, Drip? We see you, Brody.
Hey, let me start off by saying, and I know that Miami Heat deserve most of this acclaim right now because they the one playing real basketball right now. But we got to talk about Jason Tatum, bro. You can't go through the game killing through three quarters, 29 points going into the fourth, and you can't get a field goal in the fourth, bro. I know they playing the zone, bro. And I know you getting in the ball, you getting rid of the ball, and you making plays, but bro, this team can't win if you ain't trying to score in the fourth quarter, bro. They have trouble scoring. But now let's get to the people that deserve it. Miami Heat, bro. Yes. I love this team, bro. They compete on every dribble. They get down 11. They continue to play the same way. And then Grant Williams, you should not play another game, bro.
Whoa.
You shouldn't.
They need him, bro.
Shut
go
the
ahead.
hell up, bro.
Go ahead.
Just shut up.
Now,
I'm actually being funny. You know, I'm trying to be funny, but dude, don't poke a bear. You're not on the level of Jimmy Butler. He's going to have the ball most of the time. What are you going to do about it? You see what he searched for you. He was looking for picks to get you to guard him and treated you every possession. The Miami Heat is a dangerous team, and Boston better wake up or they're going to get swept. I'm telling you right now.
Can I chip in real quick?
Yeah,
I know you spoke about Tatum, and I came in here real quick, so I don't know if I missed this, but we can't overlook the fact that Jaylen Brown went 7 of 23 as well.
No, we can't. We haven't gotten there yet.
Let's be clear here. Jason Tatum, yes, should have absolutely scored in the fourth quarter. I'm not excusing that, but Jaylen Brown, we have all collectively and around NBA pundits have said that Jaylen Brown has been more clutch than Jason Tatum. He hasn't shown up in the series. Has Jaylen Brown actually played in this series so far? That's
not
the
yet.
Nope.
And they at home, gentlemen. They are at home losing like this.
It's really the fact that Tatum. Don't get me wrong. He played bad in the fourth quarter, but 34 points. But you got 16 from the person that's supposed to be your second, the person who just qualified for the Supermax. You going 7 of 23 in a game 2 on your home court while Jimmy Butler embarrassing your team as a whole. Caleb Martin should not be scoring more points than Jaylen
my
Brown.
goodness. Caleb Martin.
Undrafted.
God.
I think that, and that just makes, I feel like that brings up a different kind of this discussion, because I've always said I feel like Tatum was the leader, and he was the guy that made the timely shots and the impact plays when it came time to it. When you could see Tatum score 34, but it's a difference between Tatum scoring 28 and them winning, and him scoring 30 and 40 and them losing. Mm-hmm. And that happens a lot. So I feel it's a key thing why they keep losing and these games keep slipping out their hands is because Brown haven't been Brown as what we used to. They're not. And Joe Mazzulla.
Here we go. Joe Mazzulla, you let Jimmy Butler play one-on-one basketball for the entire fourth quarter,
Why is not one of these? This is 3 coaches I've seen not throw a double at this man. What is wrong with y'all?
Well, I don't know about the other coach. Well, let me say I know about him, but Joe Mazzulla, we got to keep in mind, Joe Mazzulla did not come into the season expecting to be a head coach.
But he's been a head coach all season.
But I think that's, and they've been front running most of the season. Like if you go back, close games has been a problem for them all season.
True.
So I just think that we're seeing and again, he's up against Eric Spoelstra. We're seeing a rookie head coach with tons of expectations on the team, not necessarily him. They have finals aspirations. And he's crumbling at a time where he's against one of the best tacticians on the other side of the court.
Not to mention
about that coming into the season that Spoelstra was going to outcoach.
Not to mention Joe Mazzulla, his forte is really offense. If you ever listen to when they bring the camera in, he always talk about offense. It's offense. That's his forte. You look at a guy like Udoka, he's a defensive his forte. So you see the difference.
His forte is smashing bitches. Let's be clear.
Oh, bro, definitely. I don't know if he any good.
Why?
Bro. Hey, listen, and he in Houston now too. There's some very pretty women in Houston, bro. He's gonna be.
Yes, it is, man. But I think
partaking this foolery.
Okay,
you're here. You're partaking. You're here. You're partaking.
Now Boston is a very poor. They've been poor at home all playoffs. I think they like 500, 4-4. They've been great on the road. Do y'all think they can turn this thing around? The Miami gonna come in this thing. They're gonna play the same way each game.
I'm gonna tell you like this, and they've been like this all year. The game they supposed to win, they always end up losing. And the game they ain't got no business winning, they end up finding a way to win.
Man, Boston is one bad fourth quarter away from not even being in this series. If Philly didn't have that fourth quarter they had in Game 6, Boston wouldn't even be playing tonight.
Yeah, they keep playing with their food.
Yeah, but unfortunately, this ain't regular food.
Disagree with. Oh wait, hold on. I disagree with that food thing.
They may think that they playing with their food.
Right.
I mean, it ain't food now. They may find themselves
on the plate real quick.
It ain't food now, but I'm just saying, like when there's times where they're up, it's time to put that nail in their coffin. They playing.
Here's what I'll say to this: is that Jimmy Butler right now is Hannibal Lecter. There's a lot of motherfuckers who thought that they had the jump on Hannibal Lecter. Next thing they know, they was getting their brains ate out.
And I'm gonna tell you, it's real easy for Hannibal Lecter to be Hannibal Lecter when there's only one person going up against Hannibal Lecter.
That's very true. Because listen, like I said, Brown hasn't shown up in this series yet, and Al Horford need to go the fuck home. He need to go home, bro. They just go home. Like
he's sleepy. He's sleepy, man. I'm 40 and I do not play basketball past a certain time. They need to be playing afternoon games for Al Horford to be productive.
You know he's Dominican. You know he Dominican. He on Dominican time right now.
I'm gonna tell y'all though, but I think double teaming Jimmy Butler would be a bad idea. It's too many shooters on the floor.
I'm not finna let him kill me though. Y'all let him. The one thing about Jimmy, you don't let him get in the rhythm. You got to make anything hard. And one-on-one, nothing's hard to get him.
You say he got like so. Let's talk about the shooters, right? Because Caleb Martin had 3 threes. Duncan Robinson had a
game of his life tonight. We got to say that.
And Max Strus had 2 threes. But other than that, they were only 9 for 26 from 3. So if you forcing the ball out of Jimmy's hands, it's not like just the Splash Brothers out there waiting to catch and shoot.
I'm glad you said that, kid, because we still got to act like we know this team. Yes, this team's been playing great as of the playoffs, but they're a known team. There was one of the worst shooting teams in the league. It's still in them.
I think I think we should throw that away. They are an entirely different team in the playoffs. I think people can hold on to that as long as you want. And Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat gonna continue to disappoint you because they gonna play the same way.
Not really. The team shot 9 of 26.
That's what I'm saying.
That's fine.
It's not fine. But yeah, they won.
Win.
But winning overcame it. Let's be clear here. You said you can't double Jimmy Butler because of the shooters. The shooters have still been hit and miss as they have the whole season.
Okay.
Whoa.
I can hear you now. Yeah,
I can hear you good.
This team is not. The Boston Celtics are not doing anything defensively. They're not trying. It's almost like they're terrified to try to do anything remotely of an adjustment. Like Billy Donovan is coaching the Boston Celtics right now, and that's a problem.
Ooh, wee.
Hey, matter of fact, no. I'm sorry. I got to do it. Joe Mazzulla, I love you. You've been a great coach, but here I'm going to be. Vinny Del Negro is coaching the Boston Celtics.
Oh,
Now that's just foul drip. That's
Bro,
foul.
no, go back and look with Vinny Del Negro coaching Chicago Bulls in that first series against the Boston Celtics.
Damn.
If the offense wasn't front running, we ain't do shit to fit. Like, it's literally Joe Mazzulla right now. Eric Spoelstra standing on the other side looking at him like, I dare you to do something, bitch. And he's like, hey, man, I got to go home.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. That man definitely. I ain't gonna lie. They got Mike D'Antoni over the defense. That's what's going on.
It's bad right now, man. Like just for people just tuning in. I mean, I'm sure everybody knows now, but the Miami Heat defeat the Boston Celtics 111-105 in Game 2 in Boston to send things back to Miami Sunday
That's
for
the crazy
Game 3.
part. That's the crazy part. They got home. They finna go home.
Yeah.
Y'all bet. Hey, I'm telling you right now. Y'all listening? Celtics.
Talk,
we
Stevo.
better not see your ass in no club.
None.
We better not see you in bed 39-30, motherfucker.
Bedtime.
Hey, can I give somebody? Let people need to start giving Bam Adebayo love too, bro.
Hey,
he getting his love.
Hey, you proving me wrong. Hey, chat. I said it. He proving me wrong, and this is what I want. Prove me wrong. That's what I want to see. Prove me wrong. You stepped up.
Bam just getting
almost had a triple double. It was an assist shy from a triple double.
That's crazy. His skill set is nuts. He can get at it and bang with big guys. He can handle the ball. He can assist. The guy is tremendous. And he's been in colossal games in his career with Jimmy Butler.
You know
this
what?
team. What?
Let me find out these motherfuckers been throwing games. Ain't no way in hell these motherfuckers was terrible this whole year. Just flip.
No, you know what? Like, to Kev's point, they all old, bro. They literally was like, "Hey, man, listen,
true.
We got 2 solid months in this. We might as well wait till the last 2 months of the season. That's what we got in.
It is,
I mean,
bro.
On the other side, though, like, what do you guys think? Like, I mean, back to Tatum, because I don't want to beat a dead horse, but Tatum been having great games throughout the playoffs, throughout his career. It just seems like these last 2 games, though, down the stretch, he's just been having mental lapses that you would expect a high school player to have when they're running a double team at him and he don't know what to do with the ball. He just throws it away, or he travels, or he fumbles the ball. What do you make of Jason Tatum's mentality down the stretch as an acolyte of Kobe, so to speak?
It ain't Mamba. It's KD.
He must have texted Kobe again because he fell off a cliff, bro.
I'm telling you, he got the same mentality as KD.
You know
Zach
what?
got it. A lot of people have it.
Make it hard, take hard shots.
Just because they're tall, they normally can shoot over people. They're deadly in the mid range. They're deadly when they get to their spots, and then they just feel like they can make the tough shot instead of making the best basketball read or the best shot. Just a sidestep, like something, go in the post.
But he didn't even attempt none of those, Stevo.
Bro, because he got that KD effect, not that Mamba mentality. He got that KD effect. Well, he be like, oh, well, I've been doing what I got to do. I need help. I need somebody to help me on. That's what he does.
Just say he acting light skinned, because that's what it is.
There it is.
No, it's that KD effect. He a disciple of them KD motherfuckers. That's what they got.
Well, I don't know. Like,
I can't say that about KD.
I can't say nobody. First of all, KD don't brush his hair. He'll die of a scalp injury if he brushes his hair ever. Like, I can't call nobody disciple.
They're gonna start bleeding as soon as he brushes. Plus gonna pop out.
Oh, Tatum, bro, in that fourth quarter, I think he was making the right play. You seen 2 or 3 players on him. I just need him to be a little bit more aggressive. You can't have no field goals in the fourth. He was making passes. He was getting assists.
You can when nobody else on your team is hitting something. Like, all jokes aside, it's so easy to guard Tatum down the stretch because Brown sucks ass. Marcus Smart shot the ball like ass. Al Horford shot the ball like ass. Malcolm Brogdon was the second best shooter in this game.
And that's the second game in a row where Malcolm Brogdon, again, was the most aggressive player on the court at times, driving to the basket, just like in game 1. We knew Marcus Smart was going to come down to earth because he had a hell of a first half in game 1. It was just outside his body.
What planet did he go? He always been on earth.
Well, he ain't getting fouls and shit. If you realize they swallowing the whistles on Boston, they're not going for none of that bullshit flopping shit they've been going through for the normal part. So when he's not getting those calls and he's not making shots, he's not doing nothing.
Yeah,
he ain't no traditional point guard. His playmaking skills is mid, so He's not really doing much. Either he has a 10-3 game, or he has I've been getting on everybody's nerve and getting every fly out, and I'm getting a couple steals here in that game.
So what do you guys think Boston has to do to get game 3 Sunday?
They're gonna have to play the game of their life. They're gonna have to start doubling Jimmy Butler. You're just gonna have to do it.
Do something different.
You're just gonna have to do it, and you gotta hit shots.
Shoot him. Shoot Jurassic Park. Shoot him.
And it's not gonna get any better because the game the game on Sunday is at 7:30. So Al Horford already sleepy thinking about that game.
Bro, and that's 8:30 daytime. So, Lord, that boy on NyQuil.
If Udoka was on this team,
you know what? You don't like. He's Dominican. Just give him a couple of plantains. He'll be all right, bro. Get fried the mugs up and some brown and butter. That's not how you're supposed to pronounce them. You're supposed to pronounce them plantains. Yeah, niggas that don't pronounce shit right.
We so dumb.
Hey, you from over there, so damn it, I believe you.
So throw a couple. Matter of fact, just open up a box of plantains, dump them on the floor. He'll get so pissed off. He'll be
plants.
He's plantains.
No, he won't. P Will gonna come fly. I'm a florist. I got it. P Will gonna come get that shit.
I'm not. Ain't nobody paying. P Will was raised by his grandmammy. I'm not.
That's why he became a florist.
Oh wow.
You know he's a florist, right?
I don't give a damn. And this nigga needs to be a basketball player. I don't care what P. Will does in his personal time. Until that motherfucker does something on the court, I don't give two shits. Bro. I'm so over the bull. Like, please don't bring up the bull. We talking about some actual basketball. Please don't bring up the bull.
Some great basketball teams for sure.
Speaking of talk, what about the chat? What game got to say, y'all? I see BLJ.
This is a great question from Jet. If Udoka was still the coach, would Boston be in this position down 0-2?
No.
I think it'll be 1-1.
I'll go. That's fair to say 1-1. That's fair.
Yeah, because their defense would have been way better. They wouldn't be. Their whole body language is not the same compared to last year.
They don't look as confident.
They're not as disciplined when it comes to defense.
Yeah,
they're not. Even their offense is not as disciplined. Like it just. If you really think about it, they really just got hot and shooting 3 in that Philly playoffs. Really, they didn't do nothing spectacular. And there wasn't no new plays. There wasn't no super adjustments. They just started shooting more.
Hey, hitting more. I'm glad you said that. It's usually that they can't win unless they dropping their 3-pointers, bro. It's like they can't win. It's like
that's all Joe. Like you said earlier, he's offensive mind. That's all. If you listen to the main thing Joe been wanting them to focus on is shooting more threes.
Yes,
hitting more threes.
Yes,
nothing else. Like, he ain't said nothing about that defense. So apparently he don't think it's a problem.
But wasn't they in the top 5 defensive rating and offensive rating during the season? Like, but these are the best teams now. These are the best teams in the league now. So
I mean, they fully capable of still playing defense. Like, because they're just good defenders on this team. But it's just like, that's just what it is. But it's different between when you have a coach preaching defense and the discipline is as high of Udoka. When it's defensive coach, they don't play about that defense. It better be tight. And if it's not tight, you're going to know about it.
Absolutely. Come on, man. This is all these undrafted players. You got one superstar.
You said 7?
7 undrafted players on the Miami Heat roster.
Come on, guy.
A team full of
they the Patriots.
Full of junior college players.
They the Patriots.
Shout out to them, bro.
Shout out to Eric Spoelstra. Eric Spoelstra
and Pat Riley.
I think he the best.
And Pat Riley too.
Pat Riley too.
Yeah, he's the GM.
Eric
Spoelstra.
What you mean? No.
He's the one who found. He put this team together.
He found
found him in a video. You ain't never heard nobody finding a coach in the field in a video room.
He doing his work, bro. For real, we gotta praise Spo, bro.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I take him.
He one of the best coaches, top 3 coach in the league for
sure.
For sure. Tell people all the time, high draft picks don't mean shit if you stupid.
Oh,
you
bro,
gotta be smart. They're smart.
Or soft.
Smart team.
Or don't like basketball.
You see these guys, they work hard, bro. They gotta try to stay in the league, so they gonna listen to their coach and they gonna play hard every dribble. Miami Heat play every dribble.
You know what?
Every last one.
That actually means something. Like if we look a little deeper into that, you're talking about egos, right? Like a lot of these top picks, they have egos. They got to get so many shots and so on and so forth. These other guys are happy to be there. And Duncan Robinson was buried on the bench throughout the season, and here he
Shout
comes.
out Duncan Robinson.
Yes, and here these last 2 rounds, he's been doing his thing. You got to stay ready, stay humble, and that's what's happening with the Miami Heat right now.
Right, and I ain't trying to bring up the Bulls again, but that shout out to DeMar. It's a lot of people they egos is just not in it. They don't really like basketball for real.
I feel you.
Like you could tell when a player love basketball. Like even I'm not trying to, but you could tell DeMar enjoys to play basketball.
Oh yeah,
like,
for sure.
He the type to go play at the YMCA on off season.
Oh, Tatum.
Some of these mugs is playing a game.
Yeah, I think Tatum enjoy basketball. I think Jaylen Brown enjoy basketball. I think leadership is a problem with the Boston Celtics, especially on the defensive end.
That's honestly, it's just too much too soon. At least right now, that's how it looks for Coach Mazzulla. It's too much too soon because you still got, even with Jaylen Brown struggling, to not throw a double team at Jimmy Butler at all when he was cooking, like hitting step back mid range jumpers. It's just ridiculous. You got to make him force him.
What, like a 20-2 run?
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Like you can't let that man score 20 straight points. Come on, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Throw something.
They had two 11-point leads. They had one in the first half and one in the second half. And I'm like, watch Miami come right back on them.
You ain't throw Malcolm. You ain't throw Malcolm on them. Nothing. You didn't throw Caleb and dude. You didn't do nothing. But yeah, it's almost like you can't expect much. It's his first time. But hell, it was the Udoka first time. So shit.
Do y'all think Boston have a chance in this series?
Yes.
Oh,
if they
do.
Yes.
If Brown if Brown get it together, that's probably their main thing next to defense. If Brown was somewhat playing like how Brown been playing, that's what's slipping through their hands. Them very few points.
Brown, when I look at the game, Brown don't got a lot of space to operate, Steve. They suffocating them.
Hey. Because
they
know,
like
I said, they know who the dude is. They know who's gonna affect the game for real.
And this deep in the playoffs, man, you're an all NBA player. I'm not trying to hear nothing about double teams and rushes. You got to
figure it out.
Yeah, you got to get above that. You got to rise above that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was just watching Hakeem today.
Hakeem?
Yeah, I was just watching Hakeem, bro. It's just different levels when it comes to this playoff stuff. Like, bro, average 30 come on, bro. There's the type of stuff you gotta be different when it comes to times like this. Tell them you need to be averaging 30. Hey, Brian, you need to be close to average 30. We finna go to the finals, bro.
Again, so that's the goal.
Yeah, I got a quick question. It look like we probably finna get out of here in a little bit. Does this make Jimmy Butler a top 5 player in this league, bro?
In the playoffs?
Stop that.
I'm not a top 5 player in the league.
It's tough.
No, okay, that's fair.
It's tough because he doesn't do this during the regular season.
When does it count?
He may be one of the best true two-way players in the league, but he's not one of the best players in the league.
No, that's a no for everybody.
No, I'm gonna say he got to be top. Let's say top 20. I'll give him top 20. That makes him.
I was gonna say 15.
That makes him one of the best players in the league. C-Dub.
I give him top 15.
Top 15.
I respect that. You can't discount this. When it counts, he just comes in and leads a team full of undrafted players.
Because top 5 is easily going to
count
be
for something.
Top 5 is going to be Embiid, Giannis, and
where are they?
Joker.
Where are they?
No, we're talking about it. We're still talking about individual players.
Yeah, I'm talking about it too. What are they?
We're talking
I ain't gonna lie, you got. I kind of feel you though.
I get what you're saying though.
I kind of feel you though, because if this man somehow win this final, I'm putting him in top 10, like top 5. Damn it, I ain't gonna lie. If you somehow make it through, you beat this Boston, and then you probably got to play Philly or LA. You might be top 5. Dog.
Denver or
I'm
LA.
Sorry.
If he beats Denver or
LA, Denver, dog.
It'll be the toughest.
I gotta give it to him.
But damn, didn't he beat the team that was supposed to win the championship?
I'm sorry.
He didn't just beat them. He wiped them out. The Bucks. He wiped them out.
I'm just saying, Embiid, you the first person to get MVP and ain't seen the ECF. I'm leaving it at that.
He bogus.
When he played the Toronto Raptors, that wasn't the Eastern Conference.
No, that was second.
That was second round.
Mm-hmm. That's why he was crying.
Big ass tears.
Oh, man, ugly face ass. There you go. She got his ass out there. Got his ass out there.
She be snatching Kev up out. That's why Kev can't do a live stream by himself.
She be
Because
snatching
the
the
fucking
Ethernet
viewers just be
cord.
sitting there like, what are we doing?
You would even see that she be got like the old cartoon with the damn hook, grabbing. Look.
Oh,
hilarious,
shit,
bro.
man.
All right, man. Hey,
Yeah.
thank you for tuning in, man. Make sure you go check out the Kayak Boys over there. C-Dub and Bobby holding it down. You can check out Big Kev over at Chicago White Sox and Chicago Cubs Central. You can follow the show at NBA Central Pod on every social media platform. We'll be back probably tomorrow, right? We live tomorrow after the game.
Oh,
too?
yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll be live tomorrow, man. We about this bitch. Peace, y'all.